What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to It's Real Tony with another video for you today. And today, I know you already see what's up. You already see what's behind me. We're going to be doing a Game of Thrones tier list brought to you by Tiermaker. The tier list has been around for a bit. I haven't done one myself yet. The only tier lists I've done was word to mouth. You know what I mean? I never done one until somebody came along and made it easy for us. So, you know, we're about to do it, and it is a pre-made list with all the characters that they have on it. Nothing else is provided by me. So we're going to be using their list. We're going to be using it, and we're going to do by their ranking, S to D, best to worst. And we ain't going to go in no particular order. We're just going to go from left to right. Y'all going to see who is on my top tier and who I think is the worst. And this is only from show impressions only. I am a friend of the books, and some of these people might be on a whole different scale if I was to rate them by their book characters, and some of them not even in the books. So we're gonna go by show only, their impressions on me and where I would put them personally. So it's not in no particular order, and that's not saying my opinion is better than yours, but it might be. First and foremost, we have Sansa Stark, or should I say Queen Sansa, the Queen of the North. And personally, if y'all know me, I did not really like Sansa. I wasn't a Sansa fan. But if I was to ignore all like the story elements and stuff like that, I will tell you Sansa's character have grown. And even if I didn't like her, she made some very smart moves, some very smart political moves. So she kind of rose her way up. And we're going to put her at B. Now, I'm lying. We're going to put her at C. I mean, I just never been a Sansa fan, and I'm happy for her. She became the Queen of the North, whatever that might have been, and you know, this could still happen in the books or whatever. Hopefully, it happens in a different way. Do I have to explain? I don't think I do. Bran, since we're talking about this show, listen, Bran would originally have been S or A for me, but over the season, he became a D for me. Like, this is show impressions. I personally do not appreciate Bran's storyline, and I'm not trying to fucking make. I said I wasn't trying to bring the story in it, but that's just his character. His character storyline did not go anywhere after season 5. Rickon, we got Rickon. Rickon Stark. Not much. We haven't seen him since season 7. Or actually it was season 6. We haven't seen him since season 6. But his character was left behind in season 2. We're going to have to put Rickon right here next to his brother. Now, we got King Joffrey Baratheon. First of his name. And gotta say, a lot of people hate Joffrey character, but to me, he was funny. He used his power the way he wanted to. He had some really, even if he was an evil little bastard, he did have a point when it comes to certain things. He had a point. Like, I mean, and a lot of people did miss Joffrey. Once you seen Tommen and Cersei, you know, a lot of people miss that cruelty a little bit, because even though he was cruel, he still had the council behind him and stuff like that. So, you know, politically, they would have still made some moves. He would have had a bad perception. I mean, like, you know, there's people in today's society that, you know, you wouldn't actually agree with, but they leaders. So, you know, hey, look, I gotta put Joffrey at C. Yeah, Joffrey over Brandon Rickon, of course. And we're going to put her right next to his little bird. Fucking Sansa. Jorah Mormont. Man, Jorah was the ultimate friend zone. Like, when you look up friend zone, you pull up a picture of Jorah Mormont. And I know, it's a joke. I know, it's a running gag. But personally, he been through trials and tribulations. He got kicked away from his king and kept coming back. I don't know. I would have kept it moving, but Jorah, he was loyal, man. Even though we started off because he wanted to way home, he started off informing on his queen. He still did what he had to do, and I have to put Jorah, even though he wasn't one of my favorite characters, I have to put him at B. B is definitely a safe spot for me for Jorah. Theon. Oh man, Reek. Theon is one of those story characters that I definitely think they're going to, like, George is going to do justice for it in the books. Last few seasons, you know, he been kind of like a little puppy dog, you know, after being whipped and around by Ramsay and stuff like that. But I put Theon at C. Like, I like Theon's story and even his conclusion. Not too much, but just him dying as a Stark pretty much is, I like that because, you know, or dying for his. But hey, Peter Baelish, I hate how they did my guy Story, one of the smartest people, and there's going to be plenty of people like that. We're going to put my guy Peter Baelish at A. I feel like he died a Trump's death. He would never have died like that in any other scenario, I think. And even if he does die like that, I don't think he's way too smart for that. And we're going to be talking about somebody else on this list about that. But Peter, personally, I loved Peter, his antics and everything else he did on the side. He was, hey, man, Lord of Chaos. Just kind of like, you'll say Loki. Loki, who was Lord of Chaos, mistress, or the god of misfit. You know what I mean? Mistress. You know, I'm having a tongue twister with that. But you know what I'm saying. Peter Baelish played the game and he died. But definitely would have hoped that his story came to a better conclusion than that. But personally, he had an impact on me, and I loved Peter Baelish, and I love his theme song in there. So Peter Baelish is definitely going to A. The Hound. We all loved the Hound. Didn't really care too much about the stairway battle of his end, but I did like that they finally did it. And over the years, I've grown to love the Hound. So the Hound is a tier character for me. Sam, this is gonna be easy for me. I hate what they kind of did at the end with Sam. I gotta put him at D over here. I know a lot of people is not gonna agree with this. This is a personal opinion. Sam's story just it just kept going down and down, and then he got my guy. Man, that's, hey, but once again, we're going by the show. So by the show, Sam is an idiot just as well. Tyrion, no matter what they did to Tyrion in the last few episodes, he will always be an S tier for me. Nothing more, nothing less. Renly, you know what I mean? He had the charisma. He knew what he wanted. He got the backing. And if it wasn't for Stannis and Melisandre using magic to kill him, do we really know how that would have went? So I'm going to put this Renly down here at the C. He's not one of my favorite characters. He's definitely not the worst of characters. B, I like B characters. I like B and A characters. These characters I tolerate. You know what I mean? So Rose, oh man, I love some Rose, but you know what I mean. She definitely had, you know, some screen light just as a show character, and I liked her. And like doing before she died, I liked what they was doing with her. She was becoming one of the birds, but then you know what I mean. She didn't really feel Littlefinger, so she started working for Varys. Littlefinger being the person he is, definitely peep game. So I like Rose though. That's just personally I liked her character. He taught Jon everything he knows, and he died a terrible way by his own man because his man was a bunch of. We gonna put him at A. Man, here we go. We still got a few characters. Gendry Baratheon is a B for me. It's not really much to explain. They didn't, with the story, they could have did more with the story. They didn't know what to do with him. They brought him back to run. It was kind of, man. But I did like Gendry Baratheon. I'm happy that he became the Lord of Storm, man. And everything else. Robert, It's going to an A. He's that cool boss, even though the establishment not running the way it's supposed to be. He's that cool boss that you like. Like, man, like he wasn't the best king, but I don't think he was the worst king either in the history of the Seven Kings. Do not like her at all, and her son could go right with her. Do I need to explain more? Bronn, I loved Bronn at first, but then they brought Bronn all the way here. Because Bronn used to be one of my favorite characters, season 7 and 8. They didn't do much with him. And what they did with him was stupid. Man, they was killing. Maester Pycelle, he had me laughing a lot. He's a C tier for me. Varys is over Littlefinger. I love Varys. Varys is probably one of my favorite characters. Big fish eat big fish, and the little fish just keeps on paddling. Some shit like that. You know what I mean. But Varys is just that guy. Like, he really was. They gave him a terrible ending, and like I said in my last video, you could definitely see that his actor didn't like the way that his story ended. I think he would have been okay with him dying regardless. It's just how he died. So yeah, most of these characters up here has just got butchered plots, but I love them nonetheless. Loras Tyrell, he can sit here. I never hated Loras, but he definitely wasn't at the top of my list. Queen Cersei, I hate what they did to her at the end, but this is a personal feeling. She goes in A. She played the game. She did her thing. I love Linda Haney as Cersei, and man, that's just her character. I love Cersei characters, regardless of how evil and manipulative. She took over the throne. She did her thing, and she did it by all means necessary. Shae, bing. She's a funny whore.
I'm Shae, the funny whore.
Fucking binging. Another butchered. Oh man, they just wanted to get him out the way. That's when I knew for real was going downhill. Like, come on, man. But Benjen, we're gonna put definitely at B characters. He wasn't my favorite. Definitely didn't hate him, and he's kind of right there in the middle for me. Barristan, Sir Barristan the Bold, is definitely going to A. And Khal Drogo was that guy. He really was. Like, one season, he was there. I'm going to put Khal Drogo at A. Hodor. We're going to put Hodor at B. Sir Alistair. We're going to put Alistair. I didn't hate Alistair. Well, I kind of did. I kind of did hate Show Alistair. Yeah. Show Alistair, go there. Osha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I know I have. I know I am. Man, since day one. But I got to put her. I mean, I'm just saying. I would, you know. If I was thinking, I probably would have fell for it too. Just saying. Didn't hate her. She's definitely mid. She's in the middle for me. Everybody else up here, I love, and they just awesome to me. Aemon. Come on. How can you not love that old man? She'll put her daughter down here too. Did not like Talisa. Don't give me a reason why I should. Brienne of Tarth. Brienne is definitely an A or B for me. Another butcher storyline. After they got done with her, they didn't know what to do with her. And so she pretty, other than her and Jaime doing the deed, you know what I mean, her taking the sword, you know, they kind of moved her from A to B for me. Sir Davos deserve better than most of these people. And yo, Sir Tywin Lannister, I don't care what y'all say. Not everybody is an S, but Tywin is an S. And if you want to debate it, we can debate it. Tywin's an S. Listen, he's an ass. He's an ass. Stannis that guy. He really was. But he is not an S to me. He is an A. Now I made that look because a lot of these characters is up here. Marjorie Tyrell. See, look, it's not that day. Marjorie Tyrell. If y'all didn't know, that is my queen of love and beauty. I love me some Marjorie. Tell you, if I was a political leader, that would have been the first person I married in motherfucking Westeros. Probably meant her, then Sansa. Because I could fuck with Sansa after a while. You know, she's smart. She's deceitful, but, you know, I ain't the only one who could play some games, you know. Ygritte. I know a lot of people love Ygritte. I did not hate Ygritte. She's a B tier for me, though. I didn't love her, but I didn't hate her either. Balon, come on now. Like, really, I'm not. Most of these, I don't have to explain. I really shouldn't have to. Roose Bolton. A lot of people didn't like him. I personally liked Roose Bolton. And to be honest, I don't think he would have betrayed. I don't think he would have betrayed or robbed if he would have just listened. Like, I think he wanted. Yes, the Boltons didn't like the Starks for hundreds of years and thousands of years, but in reality, I think he wouldn't have did that if Robb wouldn't have made stupid moves, because he did make stupid moves. If Roose knew that they was going to win, he would have stayed on Robb's side. But after he broke that marriage pact with the Freys, and they lost the numbers, and they lost look, that was the end of him. So I can't be mad at Roose Bolton for taking advantage of a stupid lord. I can't be mad at him for that. Gilly. I used to love me some Gilly. I like the actress. And once again, if I was Sam, I probably would have did the thing too. You know, Gilly was a. I know probably people wouldn't say this, but I think Gilly was really pretty. Yeah, her actress is really pretty also. So I'm going to put Gilly. I didn't see, but I feel like that's disrespectful. I got to put her at C, because I feel like that's disrespectful to some of these characters. Because I did like Osha, and she died for her little dude, man. She did her thing. You know, she did her thing, and she got away, and she got Bran and Rickon away, and everything like that. So I mean, I can make cases for all of them for being here. Me, it's just a personal feeling for Gilly. I don't hate Gilly though. These are the people I really can't stand in the show. So yeah, Jamie is a B for me. Like, once again, we're going by the show, and at the end of the show, they kind of just made him the GOAT Podrick the GOAT. You didn't think, where did you think he was going to go? There was no question about it. Melisandre. I did love me some Melisandre, but they ended up putting Melisandre in B for me. As a while, after the while, she was definitely a clear A for me for a while. She would have been up here with her friends, but what they did to her afterwards was kind of like, you really, come on, really, you know, you didn't really have to. Yara. I never had a problem with Yara. I thought she was a really good commander. She definitely did do her thing. She tried to save Theon multiple times. She did her. And even when her brother betrayed her, she still forgave him. I gotta give Yara her props. Jaqen. I don't hate Jaqen. Don't love Jaqen. And he hasn't played a role in a very long time. Grey Worm, they started to kill Grey Worm character for me. But once again, I know I got a lot of B's, but Grey Worm is a B. I mean, Beric Dondarrion. He was a hell of a warrior. He died multiple. He had more lives than a cat. And he just kept pushing. we gotta put him up there, man. Miss Sunday. So, Mance Rayder. I have to put Mance at A. The King Beyond the Wall. I love the King Beyond the Wall. He did his thing. Also, he it kind of sucked that he's not still alive. I would have loved to see more of Mance Rayder. But with what they gave us and everything they did about Mance Rayder and everything they let us know about him, yeah, he's a solid A. Torment, Giant's Bane. I would never disrespect him by putting him down here. Anywhere times after B, he's a solid A or even a S for me. We gonna put him at A though. Ramsay, this might surprise y'all, but I mean it's the Game of Thrones, man. He was flat out evil, more evil than Joffrey, more evil. He done some fucked up shit, but he made me laugh. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a fucked up person, but Ramsay had me rolling. He's one of my favorite characters. He was a great antagonist, and I was so happy with what happened to him. His whole story just filled me, like with everything, like his beginning and his end. He was a terrible human being, but we're talking about characters and impressions on me, so he's in the A tier for me. Hate me, love me. I'm sorry what they did to my queen. I am very sorry with what they did to her, but I'm not the biggest Daenerys fan, but her character, I did like her character, and she's definitely above the rest. She did her, man. It's Daenerys, man. Come on now. Must I say more? Must I say more? I don't need to. Charles Samir, we have to put him at a B. I didn't love him. I didn't hate him. I did not hate Charles Amir. Actually, you know what? Let's put him at C. I didn't, whatever. Pycelle, I wanted more from Pycelle. But I liked Pycelle's character a little bit, but he wasn't one of my favorites, but I did like Pycelle's character. Oh man, the Blackfish. The Blackfish was G. Tommen. I found Tommen a pussy. Sorry, man. Fucking Dario Naharis. He was cool, but he wasn't one of my favorite characters also. The Red Viper. Oberyn Martell, sorry. The Red Viper is a S for me. I'm not going to speak on some of these characters. Do I have to speak on her? Marcella's barely in the show, but I didn't hate Marcella. I hated that nigga. Are we really going? I'm not gonna talk about some of these characters. No. I'm not. No, I'm not. I won't. I refuse. Oh man, this motherfucker. He put Cersei through some shit, and he tried to use his religion as power, which happens in real life, regardless of what you want to believe. So I got to put him here. Show only. I'm only putting him here for the show only. Nothing more, nothing less. If it was the book, he'll be all the way up here for me. But it's the show. So no. The actress, I don't even know why she's on here. Mazdor. I really didn't care too much about her, but she did something for her. Like, you know what I mean? The Dothraki slaughtered her people, destroyed her lands. And hey, even though she knew she was going to die, she did what she had to do. Randall Tarly. Definitely like him more than his son now. I don't have to say much about it. Yeah, if you really rock with me, you know Jon Snow is S tier for me. No lie, I have no clue. I don't remember who that is. You know what I'm saying? So, Ian McShane. I liked his. I can't remember his character name at the moment, but I love that actor. So that's personal. I'm being biased here on that one. I don't get me wrong here. Some of these old mans all look alike. So, which character is that, guys? If I can't remember his character, he's going here. Robb Stark. When it came to characters, it was always Jon first for me because I related to his character. But a close second was definitely Robb. I used to like Robb's character too. He made some stupid moves, and he didn't lose a battle. I mean, he died, but he didn't lose a battle. He's up there. If he would have kept going, he probably would have been up here in the top tier list. But because of stupid mistakes, and this girl all the way down here in the show, he got fucked. So there we go. And then last but certainly not least, the reason why I love House Stark in the get-go. This man is the reason that most of this shit is started. Because of the moves he made. Ned Stark is one of my favorite characters. And there's the list. There's my list. I know I probably have more S tiers than me. I know a lot of people, Daenerys probably would have been the S tier, Jorah, stuff like that. But this is my personal opinion. Some of these characters, I couldn't even remember their damn names. So that should let you know that not really that important. But with all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed the tier list. I apologize once again for the lack of content. But if you watched my last video, you know why. But with that being said, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. And if you rock with your boy, you already know what to do. Everybody enjoy your day, night, afternoon, whatever time it may be, whenever you happen to watch this video. As always,